This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Chingy, Chingy, you guys alerted. I wouldn't have checked this out. I wouldn't even have known about this unless you guys told me about it. And I'm not the biggest person in the world, Chingy. Yes, I know. Okay, but he mentioned me in this Vlad interview where I was only reacting to the top 50 worst rappers, and I didn't agree with a lot of people on the list, and I was torn with him being on the list. It was not a diss. It wasn't a diss. But he took it. Now, first of all, he said, Jordan, I don't know who he is. I watched a video, and even he was torn about it. You know who I am, Chingy. We're from the same. You came out a little bit before I made a splash at all, but I know you remember here. There's no way you could be in hip-hop and not remember this.
Jordan Tower, films.
That's me. Okay, World Star Hip Hop. Yes, that's me. I helped start World Star Hip Hop with Q, and I stopped with World Star around 2012. Okay, now I do this now. Yeah, so I do this, and I do a bunch of other stuff. I did other things with my money. I got out of doing music videos. It got a little dangerous, but anyways, so this is one of the things I do to stay involved and everything. Chingy is not the worst rapper, okay? I never thought that, but he thought I said he was in this.
When I think about their list, they kill me. They have nothing to do. They sit around. I don't know if they just watching videos or anything, and then they just. What's this guy named Jordan something? He do an interviewer. He got and he was like, this rapper is one of the worst, maybe, and he said that about me, like, Chingy,
maybe he was. Now, here, let's start with this.
I've sold over 50 million records worldwide.
Cap, you didn't sell 50 million records worldwide. I'm sorry. You sold a lot of records. That's one reason I can't call you the worst, because you know what? You're not my cup of tea. But you made a huge splash, especially when you came out, okay? And, you had the Right There song. I not one of my favorite songs, but he's not, like, terrible. He could put words together, and it wasn't, like, off. Like, not my favorite lyrics, not my favorite beat choices, but the Midwest is totally different. I mean, I'm more into Yo Gotti and stuff like that, okay? And I did a lot of videos with Yo Gotti and everything. So he made this 50 worst rappers of all time. Well, let's get to his record sales, since we just mentioned that before we get into all that. Okay, he sold like 5 million. Okay, which is like, that's a lot of records. Okay, don't get me wrong, but he sold like 5 million records. Okay, first record was like 1 million. Then he had 500,000. There's no way you're getting to 50 million. I could give you between 5 and 7 million, being generous. Okay. And, Jackpot 2003 is 3 million. His next one's, he did his thing. He sold millions of records, okay? I got to about, I got around like 5 to 7 million worldwide, all right? Now, this has made its rounds on like TMZ and everything, Chingy, Rip's worst rappers list. I didn't make the list. I didn't make this list. I would be horrible at making lists, okay? So this is all from Vlad, and shout out to them. But, let's go through it. Okay, so I went back through his album, and I still feel the same. I'm torn. It's not great. It's memorable for the time. I think One Call Away was one song I really liked on there. Okay, I really like that. I think it had the guy from the movie ATL in the video. It was good, or maybe it was the movie Lottery. I forget the name, but I remember the video. Okay, and that I think that was the guy that was singing on it, right? I like that song. I didn't like Holiday Inn. Right There was a big song, and it was catchy. It's kind of like Ice Spice. Like, you thought you were feeling me? Everyone was like, right there. But in the Midwest, that's their lingo. I'm from New York City. We weren't into all that. I was one of the few people that listened to Yo Gotti when Yo Gotti came out, okay? Like, I was... New York's different, man. It's very different than how it is now. It's mixy, Back then, we were more... still on, like, Fab, Jadakiss. That I did a lot of videos with Jadakiss. I did these were my favorites, Jadakiss and everything. And then when Yo Gotti came out, I was a big fan of Jeezy, right? And Yo Gotti gave me Jeezy vibes. 2 Chainz. I worked with Titty Boy a lot when I moved to Atlanta, and obviously he's one of the biggest rappers now, but he wasn't when I moved to Atlanta. He was from, whatever, the Duffel Bag Boys. He was with him and Dalla. They were a group. But I felt like he was like dope, so we worked together. Now, getting back to Chingy. Is he one of the worst rappers ever? No. Okay, there's way worse rappers. Okay, does he belong on this list? Probably not. There's worse, way worse than him. I would say Soulja Boy is the worst artist than him. But look at the list. Like Little Flip doesn't belong on this list. Silk the Shocker definitely is on this list. Little Yachty. I don't know. Little Yachty's kind of gotten nice over the years. Like when he tries to rap, he can rap, but he knows that the easy songs work. Like the Poland song. Master P's definitely not one of the worst rappers. He's like a hustler rapper. OJ the Juice Man, definitely not one of the worst rappers because he fit Atlanta in a vibe. Little Flip, definitely not one of the worst. He's probably one of the best for Texas. Lil Pump for sure. Smoke Perp for sure. Tekashi for sure. Gutta Gutta. Now Gutta Gutta got some songs. Lil Wayne wouldn't mess with Gutta Gutta if he didn't have something to him. Sean Combs. You can't call him the worst because other people write for him. He's not even a real rapper. Waka Flocka Flame. I look at him as like hustle rap. Like he's not gonna spit anything crazy. Coi Leray. I don't know. Just kind of not that great. Birdman. I don't know, like Birdman selling like swag, money, all this other stuff. That's what you would listen to Birdman for. Are you gonna re-listen to Birdman? Probably not. Kid Boo for sure. Vanilla Ice, probably. Yeah. Yeet. I don't even know who that is. Benzino. Yes. One of the worst. Plaz. No, I like Plaz. Nick Cannon. Yes, for sure on this list. Chingy not on this list. I don't think he belongs on this list. So Chingy, if you listen, you don't belong on the list. Okay. St. Lunatics might belong on the list, okay? They might belong there. Except for Murphy Lee. No, I wouldn't put him on there. But, others, yeah, probably, okay? Bow Wow. I don't want to say he's the worst rapper, no. C Murder, definitely not. I like C Murder. G Herbo. I don't know. See, like, he's offbeat, so it's like, it's hard to... But people like him. I don't get it. He got a song or two that I like, but I don't know. Riff Raff for sure. He belongs on this. I only did a video with him because M2the made me do. He wanted to do a video with him, so we did it. But Riff Raff is not the best rapper ever. He's funny, and he was selling character. French Montana is definitely not the worst rapper ever. Okay, he's a hustle rapper though. It's a different kind of rap. Yin Yang Twins. It's like fun rap. It's not into my kind of thing. Like it's different. I would categorize them along the lines of like Chingy. Like they don't belong on the list because they're a different kind of rap. Mike Jones, I don't know. Lil Uzi Vert, Flow Riders, definitely not even like, I wouldn't even consider him a rapper. He's more like a pop rap type of thing. It's different. Pitbull, kind of same thing. Young Thug, definitely not because he fits a certain demo for Atlanta. Petey Pablo, no. Gucci Mane, no. Designer, probably. Tony Yayo, nah, you can't play him on this list. And Tom McDonald, I have no idea what that is. So, Chingy, you're not one of the worst rappers ever, okay? I don't know why I got brought up like I'm reacting to a list. I'm surprised he even saw the video, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But don't act like you didn't know who I was. Like, we don't know each other. But I know who you are. You sold 5 million records. Me, I've had millions of views on all my videos. With what? Come on, just the touchdown video alone was 30 million. It's like, come on, the views are there, buddy. So you knew who I was. Maybe you didn't know that was that same Jordan Tower. Yes, it is Jordan Tower Films. I just fell back from videos in 2013-14. I did some commercials and stopped. Music videos are kind of dangerous to film now, so credit to anybody who's filming music videos in the hood right now, because it's just different now. It's like, it was dangerous back then, but now it's like people just shoot each other for no reason. Like, back then, at least it was over something, Like, it's dangerous now. It's dangerous to be alive now, like going to the mall, wearing a watch. You know, it's dangerous to do anything nowadays. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not scared, but it's like you got to be aware. You know, you got to be aware of your surroundings. Anyways, Chingy, calm down, man. You're not the worst rapper. I don't know why that hurt you so bad. And it wasn't me. It was somebody else that made the list. Peace.